What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got just kind of some random stuff going on here at the sawmill. I'm going to be showing you how to cut round cookies on your sawmill. I got to band some slabs and I have a little bit of cedar here I need to wrap up. I've got a bit of a mess here to clean up. So just kind of some odds and ends, some little stuff. So let's get at it. Alright, so I've got my banding here. Gonna run that around. Now this is a poly banding, I believe it is. It's like plastic, and I know this is not the best banding for slabs like this. I wish I had a metal bander for slabs, but this is what I have, so I'm just gonna use it. And there you have it. That's a pretty nice way to keep your slabs contained. Hopefully they'll stack easier this way than just trying to stack them loose. Alright, next I gotta change the blade in the sawmill, and then I can cut up that cedar. Got some cedar boards to edge and a whole bunch of pine boards. I gotta edge those, and then all the stuff will all be out of my way, and then we can get to cutting cookies. Well guys, I made a mistake. As you can see here, I bent a blade. So what happened here is I started making a cut here, and then I decided to back out and move the blade up. Unfortunately, I had already gone too far into the cut. So what happened is the blade caught on something and just popped off the band wheels. As I showed you, it actually bent the blade a little bit, so that's not good right there. We're gonna have to go sharpen some blades, so sawing is on pause for a bit. Alright guys, so here's my sharpener. It is the cat claw sharpener from Cook's Saw Manufacturing, and I really like this sharpener. I would say it's one of the best sharpeners out there. It's extremely versatile. It's automatic, so you can set it to go. Once you got it set up, it'll just automatically sharpen your whole blade. And what I like to do is just set up a timer on my phone for about the time it takes to run the blade around twice. So I got it set here at the 4th speed setting, and all I got to do now is start the motor, start the actuator, and it'll go through and sharpen my whole blade. So now that I got the blade sharpening in there, I can just go do other stuff while the blade is sharpening. Then once that's done, I'll come back and set the teeth. Oh, blade's done sharpening. Time to go get it. Alright, I'll just loosen this clamp here. Get that up out of the way, as well as that. And there it is. Nice and sharp. Now we bring it over here to the tooth setter. Get it set up on there. Then what you gotta do is you take this little piece of, I don't remember what they call it, but take this little piece here and you just run it along the edges like so. And that takes the burrs off the edges of the teeth where it's been sharpened. So we'll just run that all the way around. Okay, so first of all, I run it to a straight tooth and push it in against the dial, and that shows at about 0, so my dial should be good. So we actuate it forward 1 to the first tooth that has it's got a bend facing that way. By the way, this sharpener is also from Cook's Saw Manufacturing, proudly made in the USA. Anyway, so the right side does 1 set of teeth, and then you got to flip the blade inside out, and then the left side works for the other set of teeth, because you got 1 tooth that's straight and 1 that's going to the left and 1 that's going to the right. So what you do is go around 1 time doing all the teeth that are faced in, and then you flip it around and do all the other teeth. Make a little adjustment there. I want to set them to about 24 or 25 on the dial there. Just like that, clickety click click all the way around. Alright, so now I've got the blade run through 1 time. I just got to take it out, flip it around, and do the other side. Now I have to wear gloves for this process because it's a freshly sharpened blade and it will bite you. And this is a bit of a process, getting this thing flipped around. I haven't had this setter for very long, so I'm still kind of new at it. So the idea with the tooth setter is the teeth are set. Some are set one way and some are set the other way, and when you run it through the wood a lot, they kind of lose their set. So what the setter does is it sets them back out. That way it allows for the body of the blade to pass through the wood. And when your tooth set gets worn down, the teeth kind of get bent back into shape, and it'll make your blade run hotter. So it'll probably wear out quicker. So you need a tooth setter. If you're running a bandsaw, it'll be better on your blades. It'll make them run cooler. Cook's Saw Manufacturing does have videos out on their sharpener and their tooth setters on YouTube, so you can go check them out. I'll put a link in the description to both the cat claw sharpener that I have and the tooth setter from Cook's Saw Manufacturing. Now for the other side, set all the teeth and we'll be good to go. Alright, we've got a sharp blade. Now it is time to get back to the sawing. All these boards edged, now I'm ready to start making cookies, so I'll have to go find some pieces of wood for that and show you how I'm going to do that. Alright guys, I am back. I've got a big 2x, and my plan is I got blocks of wood that I'm going to be sawing into cookies, and I'm planning to just take them and screw them to that 2x with those lag screws. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got these lagged on here, and I used 2 lags for each stump, and they're pretty sturdy. And the reason I'm going with a 2x this long is so that I can just take the 2x with my log clamping system and just clamp that thing in place. I think it should work pretty good. Okay, so far so good. That looks pretty good. I think it was the first one was a little bit wobbly, so I think I'm going to add another screw to that one. But other than that, they were pretty nice and stable, and I think that's going to be more than enough for what we need. That does a pretty good job. It's obviously pretty rough, but hey guys, look what I got. Cookies! Oh, wait, they're not edible. But I got a lot of them. Oh yeah. Okay, now I got the 10 inches lined up to be cut off. So these I just have to make one pass, cut them at 10 inches. And I got 24 of these I need to make, I believe. Most of the time is spent lag screwing them to the board, but once that's done, they're all lined up and ready to go, and all I got to do is clamp the board in place with the log clamp and cut them off. You know what I forgot to do? I just went ahead and cut these all off, and I forgot to clamp them in place. but they're heavy enough that it didn't go anywhere. So yeah, check that out. That'll be really nice. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you can learn something from my technique here.